Hello, it is me, We Anime, and I welcome you to another part of What If Deku was Zora Ideale's reincarnation. Now, uh, nothing given anything. Uh, Today, this video is another two arc part, being the joint training arc and Endeavor's, well, not endeavors, really. Because Midoriya is already a hero with a license. So technically, it's not his. But yet, there will still be stuff. Stuff I have planned. I have planned stuff. Planned stuff. I have stuff planned. First episode, hint that he's about to do something. Okay. So, I'm gonna get a drink of water and then we can get straight into this thing. Also, I have two options. No, three. Three options for the next Naruto What If. Okay? Because I already have my Deku What If already set in stone. I have my Asta What If. If you didn't know, I'm doing Asta What If. The next Monday What If will be What If Asta had fire magic. And my Deku one I will be revealing at the end of this. Okay, for Wednesday. And Naruto, which is Friday, uh I will reveal my three options and you all can choose down below out of the three you want to see. Which it's gonna be something, okay? Given I'm not giving everything about one series away, I'm just giving the titles. Okay, I'm just giving the titles. Okay, that is all I'm doing. I'm only doing titles for my three options. Okay, and my next Deku What If. Cool, nice. Let's get into this. So where we last left off, the festival. Midoriya sang. Well, rapped. Yeah, he rapped. Mid by Restage, if you forgot what song it was. So that's what we did last part. And we also did, well, nothing else. We didn't do anything else. I feel like it's in a storm and it scares me. Or it might just rain, I don't know. I'm talking to myself. This isn't even part of anything. Uh, Crap. And I don't have a raincoat. That's joyful. Of course, of course, of course, of course. That's my luck. Okay. This arc, joint training and endeavors agency, like I said. So, joint training first, which technically Midoriya isn't even in because hero. They don't want to give anyone the upper hand. So, I mean, Midoriya will be in this training, but the other team has Shinto, even though it's Shinto gets to be in it. He's only gonna be on uh one, well, class B, class 2B. He's gonna be in that only. So he has one fight, that's it. and it's the first. No, it's his second fight, right? No, it's the final fight when he fights Deku. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. So the fights would go as in canon, except for like the one with Shinsho on the one team. The first battle would end out differently, given I don't know who would win because I don't exactly remember who was on the team. So I can't really say who would win or not because I don't remember what team. But the fights would go as they would. The last fight being Midoriya's team, I believe it was Mineta, Uraka, uh, somebody else. Who was it? Well, Deku clearly. Who was it? It's a 4v4. Oh, Mina. It was Mina. Yeah. Versus Shinso Monoma, Riku, Yagi, Yana. I think that's the ghost girl. Not the and the guy with the levitating quirk. That guy too, or the size quirk. I believe like he can change sizes of things. And then the white hair Kakashi girl. That's yeah, that's what I'm gonna call her. Don't know. Just because. Why not? Why not? Monoma, Shinsho, uh, who was the last one? There was another person. I don't remember. Don't remember. So, we're just gonna get going. The fight would start. Well, Midoriya would do nothing. Those guys would run off like Midoriya's just gonna lay there. He's doing what he did. Well, Zora did in uh the whatchamacallit, the magical night exams. The whatever it was called, I forget. I forget what it was called. Crap. What was it called? It was some type of like tournament. The Grand Magic Tournament or something. Grand Magic Night Tournament. That's what it is. Where he would just lay there and let the others deal with it. Because he, the earlier that day, well, morning, really, he set up traps all over the place, and he's tired. Bro's tired. Oh, so tired. Oh, bro's screwed. He's napping. He's just not doing anything about it. So he would just tell the others to shoo, go fight. I don't care what you do. He would just lay there, lay at their starting point, take a nap. Eventually, he would be found, getting stuff thrown at him by the glasses kid, the guy with the size changing quirk. Yeah, I know he has a name. Don't know the name. So that's what he would do. Bro would go ham. Bro would just start throwing screws, nuts, hammers. Midori would say, where did that hammer come from? Clearly in his voice. I don't feel like doing it. It's the problem. My voice been. I think I'm losing my voice half the time. Uh, I think I'm sort of losing my voice. Or the ability to do that voice, I mean. Uh, I think I am. It's probably because I am. Uh, whatchamacallit, not watching Black Clover anymore because I finished it twice. I've finished it so many times. I kind of just like stopped for a little bit. Uh, I don't know. I'm just not able to do the voice as best as I could, as good as I could. So, yeah. So, they would, well, Midoriya would, his traps would be set off all over the place. Paralyzing traps, paralyzation, explosion, counter. You know how he like had someone run into a paralyzation trap, and then the guys would just gang up on him and just fire stuff at Asta. You know what I'm talking about. And the counter traps would suck it up and then send it back. Yeah, that would happen once or twice, especially to Monoma. Monoma would be screwed. He doesn't really care what happens to his team because it's just a match. It's just training. He doesn't really care. So he didn't even tell any of his, especially Uraraka, he didn't want to tell her at all. So he just didn't tell anybody, where the, traps were. And, huh, ha, ha. Yeah, I mean, that's basically just how the fight would go. Midori would take out this one guy that actually came after him. And that's it. I mean, he didn't get really, he didn't do much after that. Or anything to begin with. He just didn't do much. So, I mean, that's joint training. I know, like, a short little bit of it. That wasn't even, I don't even think, that was so short. But good thing there's another arc coming up. So, a month would go by. And winter break, he gets to go away. Bro gets to do what he's been wanting to do for a while. And that being, beat the crap out of some fake heroes. So, that's what he would do. I mean, he did get, like, asked by Nezu if he wanted to, like, take on a student, for a little bit, as, like, an intern. But Midoriya gave him the question, and Midoriya would say, I don't have an agency, so I physically can't do that. And Nezu would say, true. Okay, never mind, you can go. I don't know. So, Todoroki and Bakugo would go to, Endeavor's agency, save Natsuo, right. And yeah, that's what they would do. Midoriya would be doing something way different. He would just be patrolling, looking at heroes, seeing which ones are fake, corrupted. He would eventually find a rather high-ranking hero. I don't know, it's somewhere between 30 and 40, which given that is pretty high. I mean, no, like Hawks or Endeavor, like 1 or 2, but 30 is very good if you really think about it. Now, given, actually, his quirk is like some type of spatial. What I'm trying to get at is, like Longrus from Black Clover. You know, he went corrupt for a little bit there, and, well, again, But you all know what I mean. Longress. That's basically his quirk, where he sends whatever it hits to a different place. Spatial movement is what it's called. Sure. Spatial movement. I'm saying spatial, not special. If I sound a little weird. Sorry? But I did say spatial movement. What it's called. He's wearing like a very like suit attire. His hero costume is like a very regal design. Like regal, a very regal, uh, like thing. You know what I'm saying? A very regal hero suit. Like cape, no crown, but like cape, like a special Golden Dawn's uniform from Black Clover. If you want to know what it looks like, that's what it looks like. Okay. So he would see what he Midori would start watching him. He would start following him from the rooftops, and he would see this guy talking to a certain person. We met him in part one. Midoriya's information broker is who this is. I mean, given Midoriya and this guy has been talking over the past few, well, months. During these past few months, right? And Midoriya kept on getting the same information, talking to a guy called, talking to a hero within like the 30 rank, during like number 30 exactly, right? And he kept on getting the same information. Like he's getting information from me and blah 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 about uh like certain things. And so after this hero, I'm trying to think of a name. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna call him Spatial. That's all I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Spatial because it's just gonna be easier to call him it instead of figuring out like a name. So he would see this guy Midoriya's information broker talking to Spatial, and then he would keep on following Spatial out of that conversation into a car. He would follow the car, and what the car would lead to is a abandoned warehouse. This guy would go in, and Midoriya would follow. I mean, given from the roof, he would somehow find a way through the roof, right? And he would be in the banisters, looking down, listening to the conversation. Spatial is talking to a villain in the League of Villains. He's talking to Dobby. And so Midori would he would actually not jump down yet. He would start grabbing marbles out of his pocket. He would grab a EPTM. He would drop it. He would actually throw two. One at each doorway that Midoriya knows of. He can visibly see the two doorways. One in the front, one in the back. He can see them. So he would drop one at the doorways. And then he would grab a bag. Like a paper bag that you would like carry lunch in or something. He would grab it. He would fill it up with paralyzation, uh, explosive tracking marbles, and he would just dump them on these two. I mean, just dump. Just dump it on both of it. On both of them. Just pour them on there. They would both be starting to be hit by these marbles. They would be doing the things that they're supposed to. Exploding, paralyzing, well, these ones aren't the vine ones. These are just shocking them. Like a taser. That's how much electricity is going into them. Well, technically, this is a new marble. This is a shocking marble. Shocking trap marble is what it is. And the explosions ones are just like small explosions, like firecrackers being dropped on you. And then some would be a little bit like a firework. And then you'd start getting to the big stuff, like the things where you pull the pins. I know what they're called, but I don't know if I can say them on here without being like demonetized, even though given I'm not monetized at all. I don't get money for this yet. Hope. You all wouldn't mind subscribing, wouldn't you? If you haven't already, wouldn't mind helping a boy out with subscribing. But yeah, he would just drop him. He'd be shocking. Like they're getting tased basically by the shocking ones. I mean, given he could definitely put more electricity in these marbles, or in these traps rather, but he doesn't really feel like calling down a lightning bolt. So at a point, Dobby would notice where these are coming from. He would start shooting flames, and then they would be shot back. They would get sucked up by a counter trap and then aimed at Spatial. And so, Spatial would get out of the way. And then Midoriya would jump down. He would say, "So, you are one of those corrupted ones, aren't you?" Man. Oh, I remember the day like it was yesterday. I beat some of your guys up. I know they were part of your agency, or were the agency you're coming from, so. Oh man, I'm happy. I'm very happy. You're one of the corrupted ones. Oh, I'm happy to get rid of you. And well, I wouldn't mind taking you out as well, Dobby. Maybe I mean, not like that. Maybe on a date. I didn't say anything. But anyways, you all mind just turn around so I can put you all in these handcuffs and then take you two to jail? You all wouldn't mind that, huh? Yeah, by the way. And then Spatial would say, "Yeah, no, you're not getting this. You're not putting those things on me." I don't, and Midoriya would say, "Oh, I don't know. I think I will. I think I will. See, you can do whatever you want. You're not hitting me. You're not, well, yeah, you're not gonna do much to me, big guy. I know how your quirk works. You know that big black circle, and then it just run through everything. You know that's not gonna work, big dog. And then Spatial just start shooting these things, just like do 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 do. He would put his hands up like Iron Man, blasting these boys with like repulsion, like big orbs of like Spatial. If you know how he fights, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's how it would work. He would like shoot him, whatnot. I mean, given they would hit Midoriya, I mean, they'd go through his thing, but yet it wouldn't like. But then it would get sucked up and shot back and two times, and then he would do it back and forth where you know how he does it. He shoots them back and forth, and then like counter traps them back and forth, and then I don't know, a brilliant flame sized, like a fire, D&D. You know how big a fireball is. That's how big this thing is. And it would, well, by the way, it is. It's killing this guy. He's gonna be unalived. He's gone. He's done. Goodbye. Bye bye. Yeah, all that's left is his boots. Yeah, bro's bleeding out somewhere. You know what? No, he got the Gojo treatment. Straight half, just cut in half. The other half is in someone's like bedroom at this point. Yeah, no, his upper half gets transported to a like a couple's bedroom. Like they're heading to bed, and then like this is like the guy's best friend, and bro, this man's body just splats in their room, just like, and they're in there, they're getting covered up, and they just start yelling, like screaming. Ah! Oh my god! Oh yeah, he's dead. Nope, no way you're getting up from that. Like, bro, they're terrified. And we'll we will cut back to Dobby and Midoriya. Dobby would say, "Did you have to do that? Did you have to like go that much? Like, geez, I do the same thing, but I don't really put him in. I don't cut him in half. I incinerate him." And by the way, um, this whole what did you say a date, dude? You know that I'm a dude, right? Oh, you mean, oh, I know what you mean. You mean that was like a best friend date. Okay, yeah. Maybe if I don't get put in jail. I mean, given that's your job, but yet you've defeated me in the past, man. Like, and you still haven't put me in jail. And Midori would say, well, you're my best friend. Duh. I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious why I don't put you in jail. So, yeah, I mean, pretty obvious. Well, I'm out of here. On the day's job. I don't, and Davi would say, I don't think that's, you're a weird hero. You don't seem to be a hero. Uh, and Midori would turn around, look very serious. Hold on. Bro would give him these eyes, and he would say, I'm a hero, but the ones I take down are fake heroes. They're not real. They're doing this for the fame and the money. They're not trying to save people. I'm getting rid of those people. Whether they like it or not. They're getting taken out. One by one. Even if it kills me. I don't care, but they're not real heroes and we both know it. Okay? They're not real heroes, and we both know it, Dobby. Or Toya, rather. They're not real heroes. My dad was a real hero. Aizawa was a real hero. All my, I guess. I guess he is. But the one we just saw and you were talking to, and the one that killed my parents, and the two that killed my parents, were not real heroes. And there are still some out there. One day, they will fall. Either by my hands, or by another's. They will be taken out. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm taking out all the fake heroes. And still being a real hero myself. So, Dobby, don't ever question me being a hero. Because I don't question you being a villain. I get why. You want to prove a point. As the way I see it. And I also want to prove a point. If you're going to be a hero, then be a hero. Not a fake one. I'm out of here. And he would leave. How long has that been? I highly doubt that's been. It hasn't been long. It's been like 12 minutes, 10 minutes, dog. I feel like it's been more than that. See, I just don't know enough about the recent stuff. I haven't gotten around to watch like the newest season of My Hero. I haven't been around to. I've been focusing on a lot more stuff than My Hero. I've been watching Fairy Tail. Uh, so yeah. And plus, I mean, I also read the manga, so I sort of know what happens. I mean, like a big battle. I mean, we all know what that happens. Traitor gets announced and whatnot. I guess I could do another time skip because, I mean, given I'm only gonna talk, not like big serious moments. Or actually, I'm gonna do the Dobby fight where, yeah, so I don't have to do it next part because next part is gonna be the final because of the way I'm doing this. If you haven't watched a Deku What If in the past of mine, I do one big like one What If where it's a big battle, not much dialogue, an epilogue actually ish. Like I do a cut and epilogue sort of. So like shows things, right? So I mean, technically, I could do like an epilogue and whatnot. Not like yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do Dobby's like dance with Dobby fight, right? So time skip a month, a long time later, a very long time. The war has started. Actually, not really. Toyo would reveal, to his father and the rest of the family that he's Dobby, or Dobby is Toya, Toya is Dobby, whatever. And then fight, with Midoriya and Todoroki, Endeavor, Nedre, and Bakugo. So yeah, they the fight the fight's been going on for a little bit when we cut in, right? And by this point, Toya would reveal, I mean Dabi would reveal that he's Toya, uh, Izuku's best friend. Uh, Trying to think what else. Uh, Endeavor's oldest son, Shoto's older brother, one of the older brothers, and Ray's first son. And yeah. So, uh, Midoriya's burnt. Bro's burnt. Like, I mean, Dabi is when he actually hits, Midoriya. He's not trying to kill him. Best friend still cares about him. So, yeah. And once he would, I'm gonna cut back when, Dabi revealed he's Toya for a second for a little bit of dialogue. So Dobby would pour everything, whatever he pours on himself, and that Midoriya would be smiling. He's smiling. Wrong picture. Wrong picture. He'd be smiling like that, like a big wide smile. Actually, that's a better example if you can see that. Big wide smile, and people would notice he's smiling, like the other heroes would notice, and well, students would notice that he is smiling. And Todoroki would ask, um, Midoriya, why are you smiling? And then Midori would start to laugh. And he would say, because, well, hold on. Because I knew this entire time that who he was. Funnily enough, I knew this entire time. I knew he wasn't dead. I knew everything about it. I mean, he told me his plan. Why do you think I kept it a secret this entire time? Oh man, your all faces were priceless. Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. And Endeavor would then say, "So you're working with the villains?" And Midori would say, "No, I'm not working with no villains, you idiot. He's my best friend, so I kept the secret. Okay? He would have done the same thing for me." Hold on, that's not the. He would have done the same thing for me, you idiot. Okay? He would have done the same thing for me if I did what he did. He did it to prove a point. From my eyes, at least. I mean, he probably has different reasons, but in my eyes, he wanted to prove a point. You never gave him the light of day once Shoto over here came around. You never gave him light or day. A light, a day, whatever. You never gave him a second of your time. He wanted to be just like you. He wanted to be a hero with you. He wanted to be Endeavor. He wanted to be just like you. He wanted to fight crime with you. And you never gave him a chance to prove it. See, while you would be training Shoto over here, I helped him out. And my father did. When he would come over, when Ray and Fumi would come over without you, when Natsuo would come over, and, well, those were the best times of my life. While you were away training Todoroki, man, you gotta train. Ah, man. And now he's a villain that I gotta stop. Of course, why does the bad things happen to me? You know, if you all heard what I've done over these past years, you'd probably call me a villain and whatnot, but good thing I'm keeping those secrets till the grave. Nobody's gonna get them out of me. Well, except for that guy right there. And another person. But don't know what she's doing. Never know, really. Haven't seen her in a while. Haven't heard from her over the past few months. Well, except for the time she came to my apartment. But that was the last time I saw her. But anyways, let's get this over with. I'm tired of waiting. I wish I could wait. But yet this isn't how it's going to work. No, I won't be fighting him again, but these two will. Alright, anyway, let's get this over with. And he would start running straight at Dami. And then that's how the fight would start. And the fight would go on. They would throw hands in the first few minutes. They would just start throwing hands at each other, laughing like they were kids playing around. During this entire fight, when these two would start throwing hands or be right in each other's faces, trying to, like, explode each other, burn each other alive, they would both be laughing like they were kids. That's how much, well, they're best friends. What else do you expect? They would be laughing like they were kids again. They would be having the time of their life. Fighting like this, I mean, that's just how they are. While everyone else would be trying to stay alive, Midoriya and Dabi are just laughing at each other. Like, at some point, Midoriya just got launched into a building, crashed. The building fell on him at a point. He got up, head busted open, cuts everywhere, just getting out of the rubble, and then joining back in. And then Dobby got through into a building, same thing. He got up, started running straight at Midoriya, and start throwing hands again. And not a lot of people could stop him. I mean, given the others would be trying to, like, the others would be going at it with Dobby as well. Just like they'd be using their quirks though. It's nothing like Midoriya and Dobby, right? And so, yeah, I mean, Dobby doesn't get defeated. He runs away. Uh, so, yeah. They would go, he would leave. And well, next part. Oh, it's the last one. Alright, it's the last one. Midoriya versus the main villain. So, that's where I'm going to end it for this part. I hope you all enjoyed listening. I will now say my next Deku What If and my next. Well, my three options for my next Naruto what if. Okay? My next Deku what if is what if Deku was Sasaki Kojiro's reincarnation? If you don't know who he is, he's a character from Record of Ragnarok. Uh, with he fights Poseidon. He gets the humans their first point. Uh, so yeah, that's my next Deku what if Sasaki Kojiro. If you want to, I'm using his powers. I mean, given it's a different name. It is a quirk. He just doesn't have it. Okay, but that's all I'm gonna give to you as of right now. And here are my next Monday what if is what if Asta had fire magic? Okay, which I have all the spells already. I named all of them. I came up with all of them. So if you all want to ever make a Asta what if with fire magic and you want to use my spells, any of them, go right ahead. When once it comes up, it just like comment like, hey, you wouldn't mind sharing those with me, and I will help out. If you want to use them, I'll send them over. I'll take a screenshot, bing bop, send them over to you from Instagram or something, rather, or something. And, well, yeah, if you want to use them, be my guest. Uh, Here are my three options for the Naruto what if. What if Naruto had storm release? What if Naruto was Elfman's reincarnation? Elfman, fairy tale character, partial transformation, beast soul. Uh, you all probably seen him before, Elfman. And then the last one, the third option is, what if Naruto was a Senju? Uh, Given he's not gonna have wood release, I'm gonna tell you this right now. No wood release. He's gonna be a descendant of Tobirama, not Hashirama, but he will still be a Senju. Uh, okay, and he's gonna have a special release with him. Okay, he's gonna have a special release. Okay, he's not gonna have like just regular water release, even though he will be using water release jutsus. But he will have his own special release. Try to guess it down in the comments while you choose which of the three you want to see me do. Which I will be doing all of these in the future, all three of them. But which one do you want to see first? What if Naruto was Senju? What if Naruto was Elfman's reincarnation? What if Naruto has had Storm release? If you want to see any three of those, put them down in the comments. I'll count them up. Whichever one has the larger amount of uh, votes, I will be doing as my next Naruto what if. Okay? Cool. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell, that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye. Not rhyming today, but bye.